Today's Cosplay Con Talk episode is sponsored by Moco Queen Color Contacts. Don't forget to use my code Wayne for 10% off at checkout at mocoqueen.com. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Sophie, how are we enjoying day 3 of KumoriCon? I know with the weather and everything and all that stuff, but starting with you, how have you enjoyed the con so far?
It's been absolutely fantastic. We've been going here for a couple years now, and it just every single year there's such a great community. And this year, like especially, we've met so many new people, and it's been really great. It is raining outside, so we haven't been able to take as many outside photos, but that just brings us closer to other people, so it's even better.
And I see you won a trophy. Mine kind of
Yes.
a little back.
Yes, I did.
More on that.
Yes, so we're cosplaying from a game called Uma Musume Pretty Derby, which is it's like a roguelike manager simulator kind of thing with like horse girls. And there was
Careful that there's a. You can just.
So fun. It like every year we come, it just gets like better and better. Yeah, we've just been, prepping these costumes for quite a while. Like, yeah, we've been spending like really long days just like getting everything ready, and so to have it all come out and come out pretty much perfect, and just like having so much fun, going to so many panels. I'm really digging it. I'm really
Cosplay, and you can hold the mic too. If you
Oh
want.
yeah, seriously. I'd say the hardest part was probably at the very start. I had to source the fabric because this is all like sewn with like a sewing machine and stuff like that. Because I didn't have time to buy a costume, so I was like, I'll just make it. So I bought the dress from Ross and altered it. But then the sleeves, I had to take out the lining of a different coat to use it for this, and that was like a little bit stressful because it was
much like upcycling.
exactly, yes, and it was a very nice coat, and so I felt kind of bad about it. But I was like, I'm not wearing this coat. I'm just gonna steal the fabric. But making the sleeves, I had to pattern it myself, so that was a little bit stressful. But I'd say that's probably the hardest part of making my outfit.
And what about you, Sophie? What was the hardest part about your cosplay?
It was definitely patterning this because it's like it looks very simple, but it's kind of an interesting shape to get all right. It took a lot of yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh, careful the.
At least with this.
Yeah, but luckily we were able to find like another sewing machine for pretty cheap. We were like at this secondhand store, so we got that, finished the costume, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned
That's
out.
a miracle. It worked.
Yeah.
Oh, careful the. You're fine. So last but not least, where can people find you on social media if they want to stay up to date with your cosplays or see you at the next con?
Yeah, so on
Like,
Okay, yeah. On TikTok, I am on Stella_OWU, like a OWU, and the same on Instagram, and that's where you can find me. I post more cosplay stuff on TikTok, though.
And what about you, Sophie? Where can people find you on social media if they want to stay up to date with your cosplays?
You can find me pretty much anywhere at Spebbles. So that's gonna be SPEBLIZ.
I thought it was pronounced Speebles.
Speebles, Spebbles. Everyone has a different pronunciation. You can find me there on Instagram, on TikTok. Good thing about a weird name is no one else has taken it.
Well, again, Sophie, thank you.
Stella,
Stella,
thank you so much.
KumoriCon 2025.
I think it's going pretty well. It's my first time at KumoriCon.
Oh, right, because I remember you trying to go last year.
I keep trying to go and I can't, but I'm finally going, and I figured, gotta do a spooky cosplay for Halloween. So what better yet than Glitch Trap from Help Wanted?
Nice.
So
I know we kind of briefly talked about it before, but did you make this whole yourself?
about 90% of it, I made the whole suit all by myself. I made only part of this. I got this commissioned by Nikki Brutus on Instagram. Amazing person. Yeah, shout out to Nikki. I put the LED. This is mostly all thanks to Nikki. There's LEDs in there.
Oh,
and everything
nice.
else too.
And you see the eyes light up too?
The eyes, boom.
Oh, that is so
Spooky. Look a
nice.
lot better at night.
What's the visual like in that thing?
Well, as you can see, it's kind of hard to see those little slits. Is where I peep through. So with the LEDs on, it's kind of hard to see.
What about the contacts as well?
They're just regular contacts from Moco. So like
Mocha
you can,
Queen?
yes, Moco Queen.
Good brand.
You can just use them normally as normal contacts as the ones I got. So these won't bother me at all with my glasses,
Nice.
which is amazing. So
Nice. So what made you want?
sorry.
What made you want to choose Glitch Trap from
Help
Help
Wanted.
Wanted?
I don't know. I just really always wanted to cosplay Glitch Trap. Plus, I don't know what gets me into cosplay is I always try to do lip syncs, and when I listen to a song,
I
a
remember
nerdy
when
song,
you did. I think it was what
Funtime
Fun
Freddy.
Time Freddy. I
Funtime
remember, and the
Freddy,
way
yep.
you were moving and everything.
Yep. If I hear a song, I just like, oh, I have to cosplay that character so I can do that performance. So, in a lot of the songs related to Glitch Trap, I just want to do performance too.
Okay, if I look at the knife,
Yeah, of course.
kind of reminds.
Yeah. I tried being as accurate to Dead by Daylight because
Oh, that's where Glitch Trap is.
Glitch Trap is in Dead
And
by
also, I
Daylight,
know,
so that's why I grabbed a knife.
I know also is
Spring Trap.
Spring Trap, yeah, or
Yep.
Will Afton.
William Afton, yep. And then I tried doing a little bit of the makeup and everything too for
Nice.
Afton.
What did you think about seeing someone like Glitch Trap in Dead by Daylight? Do you think it's fitting?
Huge fan. I mean, Afton is a murderer, so I
mean,
just
he
think
always comes back.
He always comes back. Yep.
What do you think of Matthew Lillard playing as?
Love Matthew Lillard. He's so cool. I just saw a thing where he said like if the number 2 does really well, then FNAF 3 will be a movie. And that's all about Spring Trap. So
oh yeah,
I'm really excited.
He does a good. I mean, from Scream to Scooby Doo to
the Spring Trap.
Spring Trap, yeah,
Afton.
Afton, yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm really excited. And then, so my makeup is a little bit inspired by a YouTuber called Daco. He's a really popular FNAF YouTuber, and I just actually went to Universal and I met him, and I got a YouTuber, but he's probably one of the most popular FNAF YouTubers ever. Also, if you not to be like shout out or anything, but if you see in his latest YouTube video on Universal, I'm in it.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. Huge fan of him. So.
Now, where can people find you on social media if they want to stay up to date with your cosplays, your con stuff, and all that kind of stuff?
Almost any and every social, it's Absol Yoshi. So Absol like Pokemon and Yoshi put together.
Nice.
So, but any platform I'm on there. So.
Well, it's good seeing you. I
was great seeing you.
KimoriCon 2025. How's it been for you? And how's it like? We finally we got a break from the rain.
It's been good so far. I really love it. So this is like, I don't know how many times I've came to KimoriCon, but this is like the better one. 3 years ago, I didn't have the great experience. I almost got kicked out of the con for buying
I remember you telling me.
Frostmore's sword. I
thought, but they sell the sword, so you think
they were not having a good day. They had short staff, and the staff was already like on edge. And I guess me just walking outside with the sword I just bought.
they're like, what are you doing with a sharp object?
Well, they're like, oh, you can get that piece of fun. I was like, it's a real sword.
And you bought it from
one of the vendors in the hall.
So you like I don't know. It's a bunch of rules and everything. And
yeah, it is what it is.
But I see you're cosplaying as Loot today, specifically Loot from season 2 after she loses her arm for the Battle of Hell.
I got my angelic arm and my little bracelet glows as well. I made this all in 1 week.
So you literally conquered.
I did. You could ask my friend Nakia. I was literally like, I looked at Gravity music video. I was like, I'm gonna make this. She goes, do you have time? I was like, I'm gonna make time.
So, I mean, I saw the process through your Instagram, especially with the wings and everything. What was the hardest part? And I see you got the contraption to remove the wings too.
Yeah. So the hardest part was actually cutting out every piece of the feathers. My hand, so my scissors, they're they're supposed to have like a soft part on it where you're like when you're closing them on the handle, but it's so worn down. I had a huge blister on my thumb.
Oh,
no. I was like, oh no, this hurts. And I work in the medical supplies area where I have to touch dirty soil. So I have to wear gloves and I double layer so I don't accidentally catch anything.
For someone who's worked in the medical field, I completely have to be safe and everything.
And I also have naturally already pointy nails.
If you want to show a post.
I got these to match Loot even though I have already nails.
So what was your favorite part about this cosplay?
Finishing it.
Finishing it in 1 week? Did you realize that you only had 1 week to finish it?
Oh, I knew. I looked at the calendar. I was like, I can do it.
Because I remember seeing your Instagram. You were very hyping up this cosplay.
I know, and I love it. It turned out so good. I love every bit of it. My favorite are the wings because they go back and forth like this.
Is it held by PVC?
Yep. So they made out of PVC pipe and some
EVA foam.
Well, they're not held by EVA foam. The EVA foam, so it's 2 millimeter and 3 millimeter foam. So it's a little bit lighter. Go ahead.
Wow. Yep. I can imagine trying to get the wings just correct.
Yeah, so I looked at birds. So every bird has different wings. Fast birds have this shape of wing, and exorcists have to be fast. So I did the fast bird wings.
And I can kind
I
of
think they're
tell.
falcons.
I can kind of tell in the episode. Spoilers for those. Her like wings are slowly like. It looks like her wings are starting to come off almost.
I didn't see that. I just think like maybe she's more sad, and so
Probably.
her wings are like drooping down.
And how do you attach the halo to your wig?
So I have underneath my wig is a piece of warbler that is like in like a little X shape, and then I have a little warbler sticking out from under my wig, and my it's a lace front wig, so I poked a little hole in my lace, and I have a little piece sticking up, and
That's
I paint
clever.
it white, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
I
put
see
this
it.
inside, so it's on there pretty good.
Nice. Last but not least, if you like, where can people find you on social media if they want to stay up to date with your cosplays, your con journey, or your next big build?
Dawn Frost Cosplays. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok.
Thank you so much. You said Don. I you're hope you both cosplaying enjoy as
Oh,
Cleo. Cleo from Monster High.
Yes, I am Clued now from Monster High, and it's pretty good so far. I mean, all I've done is get my badge, but the process went very smoothly. So you can't say that for every con.
line because I know yesterday line for long round 1 to 2.
Yeah, no, it is very good. They got a lot of space here. It is not raining yet, so like,
Knock on wood.
I feel like we got a recipe for a good con weekend.
So, what was the process that went behind this, and how long did it take?
Oh, this took like a month or two. So all the fabric had to be custom printed because, like, I mean, you can't just like go to the store and get.
Find something. I mean, if you can, it would probably cost a lot.
Yeah, to find fabric that has like little like beetles and stuff on it. So I got it. I commissioned someone to design the graphic. Then I got it printed at Spoonflower, and then I sewed the whole thing together.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a process.
How much was the commission, if you don't mind?
I think the commission was only like $60, but then ordering the fabric was like $100.
Oh yeah.
So
Wait, so you ordered the fabric, and then they put the design. How does that process work?
you just upload like an image.
Oh, kind of like a JPEG type.
Yeah, that sort of
Okay,
situation.
I didn't know you could do that with fabric.
Yeah, it's custom printed. You just upload the graphic, and then you can choose like which fabric you want to use, and then you can like just like any other fabric order swatches, and then like when you will get what you want, it comes in the mail, and you have some very very expensive fabric. So this is like a very unassuming looking cosplay, but it's probably one of my more spendy ones.
Really?
Yeah.
How much, if you don't mind?
Oh gosh, it is probably. Oh wait, the shoes. Oh, you can't see them in the shoes are $200
$200?
because they're from Wire U and they're the official Wire U Monster High shoes.
I didn't know they had like. I mean, I heard they had official clothing. But I didn't know they had like official shoes.
Yeah. So they're the official like collab shoes. So between the $200 shoes, the $100 fabric, like probably throwing like another like 50 to 100 for the other pieces. You know, we got jewelry.
And then did you do the wig yourself?
I styled it and I sewed in the tinsel wefts. Yeah.
What's the process for sewing that in for anyone at home who may want to do something?
Yeah,
similar?
so thankfully we live in the future and you can just order tinsel wefts off of like this was Epic Cosplay Wigs, and they'll come in like already bound wefts to sew in. So you don't have to tinsel a wig, you just order the wefts and sew them in like you would for any other. Yeah.
That's some good advice because I didn't know you could. Because I've seen wigs like that, specifically anime wigs, but I don't know how they do that. Like, I don't know if you can like just buy them the way they are, or you have to like put them in yourself.
Yeah, it's just you just hand sew in to the wefts and they're already bound and like prepared for you.
How long did that take, specifically for this wig?
It doesn't take super long. I want to say like probably an hour or two because there wasn't a lot that I had to sew in. But yeah, deceptively simple looking costume that was very expensive.
Now one last thing, where can people find you on social media? If they want to stay up to date with your cosplays, your content. I also know you have a YouTube channel where you give a lot of informative cosplay and con stuff.
Yes, I am Colleen Cosplay on both YouTube and Instagram.
The con. I know you said you're cosplaying as Tengen from Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Yes.
How are you doing? It?
I'm enjoying it. Super awesome. Super grateful for it. This is my first time here.
How's you like it for your first time?
Super better. It's better than any other con that I've been to in the area. Hands down, the best con here. So.
And how about you? How are you? And by the way, I love both your guys' cosplays. How are you enjoying the con so far?
I am absolutely obsessed with it. It's so much fun seeing everybody's like creativity and like cleverness has been like the most amazing part of this con. Absolutely.
So since is this your first time as well?
At this con, absolutely.
So for the first time, what's been your favorite thing about this con so far?
Just seeing all the different people and their creativity. I'm a big gamer, so I really appreciate the gamer room.
What's your favorite game?
Oh man, shoot.
What have you been playing recently?
So recently I was playing Street Fighter, Taken, and what was the other game we played? It was this shooting game they had down there. It was quick shooting, which was like an '80s retro game. It was really,
I might know.
that was really fun. And the train game. I've never driven a train before. That was pretty sick to do that. So
I take it you're a gamer as well.
I am a gamer as well.
What are some games you've been playing recently?
Honestly, I've been more into the Wii Sports and Call of Duty.
Ooh,
Yes, very much so.
Now I take it you both are into anime as well.
Yes.
So I know, like I said, what is your favorite anime? So, I mean, I know you're cosplaying from Demon Slayer, but do you have any other favorites?
I would say an anime that's super underrated right now is Cells at Work.
I've actually. Have you seen the other one?
The Code Black,
the more like I didn't even know that was a thing.
where your body when your body starts turning against you and stuff. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Like the more like I call it the risque one.
Yep. I've seen that one. They're all super good. The other anime I would say is One Piece. Is another good one. And yeah, those are my top two right now.
What about you? You got any favorite anime you've been watching lately, or any old school anime?
Oh, Sailor Moon. I just restarted Naruto again for like the second time. I know. One Piece is absolutely all-time fave. JoJo Adventure, Great Adventure. I can literally go on forever. I'm literally just obsessed. Yeah.
You guys have like cosplay handles if people want to check you out, your stuff and everything?
Oh, yeah. Mine is Hi Haters 33 on Instagram.
And mine is Roster King Brit 09 on Instagram.
Well, I hope you both enjoy the rest of the con. Uptown at Kumo Day 2, and you can hold the mic if you want to. How are we enjoying the con, and how does it feel to be back?
I am always so glad to be back at KomoriCon. Fun fact, KomoriCon was actually my very first convention when I started cosplaying all the way back in 2012. That's me dating myself right now. Yeah, older than I look. But I've been coming every single year ever since 2012. I've only missed 1 year. That was right after the comeback from COVID.
And I know with that, not everyone was wanting to go to cons. Not everyone was wanting to mask up. But cons were back, and if you wanted to come, you had to. Or you'd be like, nope.
Exactly. I wanted to give it a gap year to kind of work out all of the funk, all of the icky sicky.
Yeah, you get feeling better too.
Yes, 100%. Thankfully, I have actually never caught COVID.
Well, that's a good thing.
I made it out unscathed so far. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. There's nothing wood.
It looks like a minor cold, but if you're immune compromised, it's just like best to lie low.
Yes, absolutely. But yes, it's been so glad to be back at Kumo. Kumo has become my lip sync work con. As the co-founder of the Cosplay Lip Sync Showdown here, that's the main event that happens every year on Sunday. And then a few years ago we founded the 18 plus lip sync as well.
I attended that last night.
Yes.
I watched like the first three, but it was still fun. I think I saw you and Mama Selmo doing the Backstreet Boys.
Yes. Boy band realness.
I just couldn't contain myself with the laughter in that.
That's good. We love to give some smiles and laughs. It was so much fun, and those events are near and dear to my heart. And so it's been great to host those year after year with my fellow co-hosts. And this is our 9th year doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So I know we kind of asked this. Who are you cosplaying as, and from what anime game?
Yes. So currently I'm cosplaying as Yoshiki from the new anime on Netflix called The Summer Hikaru Died. It's a horror queer romance show.
The hand mark.
Yes.
Hand mark. Is that like a, what is that?
It's like a it's like a spirit handprint. So the other character in the show, Hikaru, that my partner is cosplaying at the moment, grabs my character during the show, and he's basically a spirit or like a cursed god inhabiting a mortal body.
How did you go about doing that?
So I took liquid contour, and I put it on his hand and had him actually grab me to make a handprint.
Wow.
And then I took a old cream makeup bruise wheel that I had back in my college days for theater stage makeup, where you can do like special effects makeup, and stippled a bunch of colors and layers to make it look like a real bruise. So you use tones of like blue, purple, red, yellow, and flesh tone to make this kind of model effect.
Now, what's it been like cosplaying for so long as you've been cosplaying for? Since basically, as I call it, if you've been cosplaying for 10 plus years, you're a cosplay veteran. You've seen the you've seen the cosplays change.
Yes.
You were there for when like glom circles, yaoi paddles were just dying out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been so interesting to watch the community shift and the whole cosplay realm evolve over time. Because you're right, like when I first came into convention scenes, it was like glomp circles, there were paddles, like there were different series that were at the vertex of their popularity.
I
like
call them convention, bad convention, cringe convention trends. The stepping on the spit,
yes,
the smacking.
they walked so that we could run. It was like Homestuck was really popular, like Hitalia, certain fandoms were really at their peak, and now it's like there's always going to be new things that are coming out. The certain conversations around cosplay are different, which I think are moving in a really good direction. Things such as like, it's so popular here. Wow. Everyone's having fun. That's what it's all about. Things like the conversations around conventions, I think, are moving in a really good direction. We're like talking about how cosplay is not consent, talking about like getting consent from.
It's one thing I have to say in that way, because if I don't say it that way, it's not going to get the point across.
Exactly. It's and like no holds barred. It's not a joke. Like cosplay is not consent. It's very easy when you're in a realm like this to look at cosplayers and say, "Oh my gosh, that's my favorite."
There we go. Now we're
Yeah, it's like when you see a cosplayer, it's really easy to encounter somebody and get lost behind that filter of you're my fictional character that's stepped out of the screen. Oh my gosh, and you forget that there's just a human being behind it.
It's not like Disneyland where a little kid and you're like, oh, I want to hug Mickey, I want to hug Goofy.
Yes,
like,
we're not all paid character actors here.
Like I was saying, with kids, I kind of understand,
Mhm.
but with adults, like you're a grown ass adult. Sorry when I say that, but you're a grown ass adult. You should at least ask permission. Not like, oh my god, say the thing, do the thing.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
No.
And certain costumes that somebody might be wearing might be very delicate, might be very breakable. So if somebody's
Especially
going to
like with your makeup, it can easily smudge.
exactly, if it's not sealed properly, you have to be sure to communicate that to people. And so there's a nice buffer bubble around people now where it's like you can have these really great conversations and still relate on so many different aspects, because you see somebody at a con and you already know we can talk about so many things already just based on what someone's wearing, what merch they brought out of the artist alley. Great way to network and make friends.
Now, real quick, where can people find you on social media if they want to stay up to date with your cosplays, your cons, or if they, want to later down the road, if they're older, want to, be part of like the whole lip sync community?
Yes, absolutely. You can find me on YouTube as Uptown Cosplay. You can find me on Instagram as uptown.cosplay and Uptown Cosplay on basically everywhere else. Those are my two primary platforms. I do a lot of in-character acting and stage work, character panels. I'm a trained dancer and performer, so you can see me do a lot of like performances and character interpretations on stage and in front of live audiences. My roots are here at conventions, and so I always like to stay grounded here in the community and do events in person, because these kind of shenanigans, let's never let them die out. It's what conventions are all about.
Well, Uptown, thank you so much. Finally, a pleasure to meet you.